Good morning, everyone. This morning, being the 8th of March, happy Women's Day to all the women out there. And let's begin making some split pea soup. For this recipe, I will need 3 cups of split peas, which I have soaked in water. I just put the water over. I actually washed it really well, and then I'm just going to let them hang there with the water until I'm ready to put them in the Insta Pot. I'm going to use the Insta Pot quite a bit during Lent because it's fast, and it's easy. I don't make a lot of it though in it, but that's okay. It's enough for us, and it's wonderful. But you can make this recipe in a pot on top of your stove, no problem. I have 1 onion here, which I will dice. I have half of a yellow pepper left over, and I'm going to clean it out and I'm going to put it in as whole. I have 2 carrots. I'll clean them up. I have a jalapeno pepper, which I'll clean up, and I'm going to take the veins out, devein it, because it's going to be too spicy for the kids. I will put the entire garlic. I'll clean it, and I'm going to put it in whole. It's going to cook really good in the Insta Pot. You can also chop it up. 1 celery, and I have some frozen tomatoes that I have left over from my garden. Every year after I collect the harvest, at the end of the harvest season, any tomatoes left over in my garden, I put them in a plastic bag and I freeze them. And then what I'm going to do is run warm water on top, and the skin comes right off. And then I just put them in the pot, just like that. The spices that I'll use are, I have 2 teaspoons of salt, of pink salt, a half a teaspoon of pepper, ground pepper, a half a teaspoon of cumin, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, I can't say that. I have 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika. You can use regular paprika, that's fine. 1 teaspoon of ginger, which is ground and it's dry. All these are herbs. 1 teaspoon of garlic, and 2 teaspoons of dried cilantro. I will begin by putting in some water again. As you can see, I've warmed up the Insta Pot, and I only put enough so that it covers the bottom, and just a little bit, so just a splash or 2 in the Insta Pot. Since I'm not using oil, I find that it's just as good. It's really, really, really nice. I'm going to put that in real quick, let that hang out there until I slice the onions, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got all my vegetables here, my carrots, my celery whole, my pepper. The tomatoes I have cleaned from the skin, but I am going to take out the stem, not the stem, but where the stem comes out of the tomatoes, so I clean that out. I don't want that there. And the vegetables are in. This is my jalapeno pepper, and I'll continue to, I have 2 more tomatoes to do, and the garlic, and I'm done. I'm going to place the lid on top. Now, I'm putting so much garlic in just because we like garlic, but you don't have to put so much. But just keep in mind that the garlic is very, very healthy. It's a natural antibiotic, and it gives a good taste to your food, and also beneficial to you. So we have carrots, we have tomatoes, we have celery, we have onions, and the pepper. A lot of vitamins here, vitamin C, and very nutritious. And also the split peas, the protein, it's good for your heart. Any beans or protein, since we're not eating any meat, is very good and essential to your body for nutrition. So I'll see you in a bit. Everything except for the split peas are in the pot. The onions, the garlic, the pepper, the tomatoes, all the spices that I've talked about. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put in the split peas in the pot. You can put it with the water. It's already been washed. So I'm just gonna pour it in with the water. There we go. 3 cups of split peas. I'm not going to add any more spices at this time. I will wait a little bit till this is cooked, and I'll set it on a soup setting for the pot. I'm also going to put it to my maximum line. There's a max line on this in this pot, the water, and then I'll put the lid on it. Let's see, let me take this off. It's too slow. There you go. And I'm going to add some more water. All right, so let's add it to the, to the maximum. Okay, that's it right there. It's up to the max. I'm going to reset my Instapot to soup. One thing I wanted to share is I cleaned all my vegetables in a bag. That way everything's all in this bag. I'll just throw it out and it's easy to clean up. Let me, my lid. I want to put it to sealing. I don't want the pressure to come out. And I'm also going to, something good. I'm gonna unplug it and plug it back in again. So reset it. There might be another way of doing that, but that's my easy way of doing it. So I'm just gonna soup, broth, and let it go. That's it. I wanted to say one more thing is that this split pea soup can be made on top of the stove. I think I've said that at the beginning. Just as well, it might take a little bit longer of time, but you could make it on the stove. Right now I'm just going to make it in the pot, in this Instapot. If you don't have one, that's fine. I hope you like this recipe, and I hope you enjoy this channel. Please subscribe and like, and I will send you more recipes as I make them in my kitchen. So thank you so much. Okay, the 20 minutes are up in the Instapot. So now the next step, it would be to make sure that you switch over. All the steam will come out. So the venting, that way when you open this up, it won't just come on you and you can get burned actually. Just leave this out. I'll let that do its okay. So I took the lid off. The vegetables are all cooked. You can take them out at this point and put them in your Vitamix or your blender if you'd like, or you can just take them out if you don't like it, because all the goodness and everything went into the stock, into the soup. I will taste it for salt to see if it needs anything else. It's perfect. Doesn't need anything. I will top it off with some parsley, dry parsley. You can use fresh parsley, which is the best. That's the one I like the best. But if you have dry parsley, that's fine. I hope you enjoy it, and like and share this video, and I will be posting more as the days go by. Thank you.